11 years ago, Noel Pearson, who now wants to put something in the Constitution, believed then it was a very bad idea, and I'm quoting him. As long as the allowance of racial discrimination remains in our Constitution, because it's there in very mild form already, it continues in both subtle and unsubtle ways to affect our relationships with each other. Though it has historically hurt my people more than others, racial categorisation dehumanises us all. It dehumanises us because we are each individuals and we should be judged as individuals. We should be rewarded on our merits and assisted in our needs. Race should not matter. Amen. He's just encapsulated why I don't believe this should be embedded in the Constitution for one main reason. I'll come to the other reason in a moment. But why has it changed? You could say the same in America. I mean, you had Martin Luther King. He was a hero for saying he wanted it to be about character, not about skin colour. Now in America, it's all about skin colour. Why has someone like Noel, and I don't dispute that he cares deeply about Indigenous people, don't dispute that for a moment, but just 11 years ago he was saying any reference to race in the Constitution is a bad idea for his people and for Australians. Now he has a different view. How do you see that?
Why has he done that?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. He's been swept up in the movement, wants to be part of this revolutionary thing. Perhaps he's looking for his own Martin Luther King moment. I don't know. I agree with you. He does care for Indigenous people. But
so I'll tell you what I find outrageous about it. There'll be people who'll say, "Oh, you're racist for not wanting this in the Constitution." But here's Noel Pearson just a few years ago mounting the very reason that I don't think it should be in the Constitution. Nobody says he's racist.
It does seem to be a double standard. And, you know, we make too big a fuss about race. I'm not saying we should pretend it doesn't exist, but certainly when I used to do guest lectures around the place for uni students, which was always a pleasure, and I would always let people know, I have Aboriginal ancestry, I have non-Aboriginal ancestry, English ancestry, perhaps a few other things. I'm from southeast Queensland, I'm a Sydney person now, I'm heterosexual, I have Christian values, I'm male, and I have all these things that make up who I am. If you elevate any one of those significantly above the others, you're going to have problems.
That's identity politics.
Yeah, and so we should not just pull out one thing and elevate it, but see the whole person, realise that race is there, but it's one thing. And coming back to what I was saying before, recognising these differences is fine, but only after first establishing the foundation of recognising the commonalities, which far outweigh the differences.
Amen.